following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Insider's Edge podcast here on the WZWA Network. I'm your host with the most on the West Coast, Karlifornia and Savio. What a joy to be with you all once again. And right here, right now, this is a joy, this is an honor, this is a privilege for me to be speaking to a legend of the wrestling business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one, this is the only, this is Mr. Savio Vega. How are you, sir?
How you doing, Carl? How you doing, man? Thank you for having me here. And have been almost 2 weeks that we tried to do this, and now finally we're here. Thank you very much for having me.
No problem, sir.
Also to all the fans that are watching right now, hey, Savio Vega is in the house.
Thank you, sir. Yes, the wait has been worth it. I'm so excited to talk to you about your time in pro wrestling. And I wanted to start off the interview by asking you about something that concerns one of your biggest rivals in professional wrestling. And that is, of course, Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I wanted to see if you had the chance to see Stone Cold Steve Austin's return to the ring at this past WrestleMania, and what you thought of Steve's return to the ring.
Yeah, I watched. Of course, after they invite me to the ceremony, for the Undertaker inducted, and I was there. Maybe Steve was around, but he wasn't at the show. I didn't even see him in long time. But then I see just pieces of the match, and hey, the people still there, man. They love that man. They love what he did, and brother, he deserved. He come from the ground, and he's on the top, and he's a great guy. He deserved what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I loved being a big fan of Steve's, and I know you worked with him quite a lot during your time in the WWF. That this was the program that he had with you was something that really helped propel him to the next level. I wanted to ask you about the Caribbean Strat match from Beware of Dog on May 26, 1996, the night where the power went out in the building. Yeah. I'm sure you've been asked about this a lot of times, but can you tell me what you were thinking that night when that happened?
Yeah, a few times I got people asking about, and but I mean, something that I like, you went straight to the point. Sometimes I bring that to the interviews, and man, I just walk to the ring. If you see that, soon they put the camera on my face, the lighting strike right there. And boom, the light went off. So, I'm ready. I'm like 10 feet from the ring, and so we start killing sometimes to see if the power come back, and we kill here. I mean, we are like more than 5 minutes, in the Gaga, and let's see, and during those times, I remember Steve was swinging the belt. And he caught me right in my head. Oh, I mean, he just hit me in my head. Oh, I was like, you son of, but we are just killing time. Here come Bruce Prichard and say, guys, start the match because no power. By that time, listen to this. By that time, WWF, they learn they have to have power generators. Because this happened, and that was in the middle of the pay-per-view. And from that day on, they have powers, they have whatever. They come prepared. So we did the match. Regular match, killing the time to see if the power come back. We finished the match. Nothing happened. We went back to the dressing room. Here come Pat Patterson. Savio, Steve. He say, you guys gonna do that match again on Tuesday? We are like, what? We are all beat up. This is Sunday. We going to TV on Monday Night Raw. So they say, you guys gonna be off tomorrow, off TV, but Tuesday you guys, again, and you're gonna have 5 more minutes. So you're gonna have half an hour match. We are like we are all beat up. I mean, we beat the hell out of each other in that match. Then on Tuesday we did it again. But you know what? I always told Steve that I loved the first match, the one in the dark. That was a real dark match, and with the Caribbean on top. And I don't know. I like the first match better than the second. We put we fixed few things from the first one to the second, but I don't know, the feeling maybe, I don't know, was already. I love the first one.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that with me. And just to kind of put a bow on talking about Steve, I want to know do you have a favorite memory of your time working with him?
Man, I believe from the first match, we met each other in San Antonio, Texas. He comes Pat Patterson and says, Savio, when I arrive, of course, we always look for the papers to see if you're working or not. So I look around, I see the papers, and I see dark match, Savio Vega against Steve Austin. I say, all right, let's do the tryout. So I'm placing my boots in the cafeteria area, and here come Pat with Steve. Say, Savio, this is Steve. You're working with him tonight. Let me know. I say, okay. So the only thing I talked to Steve, I say, hey man, how you doing? I said, listen, I don't know what you do. You don't know what I'm doing. My finish is a spinning kick. Let's call it in the ring. He said, okay. And that's what we did. And we got this chemistry. I mean, went perfect. How, that first match of him and me was so perfect. I start thinking of that years later. I didn't even put a thought, right there. It wasn't in my head. I was looking forward, and so years later, looking and see when he was, climbing the top, they show picture of him in Atlanta, in Dallas, Georgia, whatever. So that's when I realized, I said, wow, no wonder we have this chemistry together. Why? Because he worked a lot of people from Louisiana, Texas, Florida, Atlanta, and most of those guys come to Puerto Rico. When I was wrestled here as a TNT, yeah. I wrestled almost half of the roster of WWF by that time. Iron Sheik, the Samoans, the Ronnie Garvin, Abdullah the Butcher, and so when the way that I call it is when Steve and me touch each other, in wrestling, we got that old timer book in our head, yeah. And we work with the timing, we work with the patient, we work the people, we work what we learn. That's why we connect right away. So I was so happy, to be honest. When I went to the back, I wait for him, and I said, brother, thank you very much. He's like, yes, good much. He was blow up. And because that ring is 20 by 20, and he wasn't just to work there. So here come Pat. Savio, tell me. I said, do you see it? He said, yes. I said, you tell me. He said, look fantastic. I said, yeah. He said, tomorrow you guys working again. I said, okay, because they do like 2 days tryout. So he said, you guys working tomorrow again. I said, okay. So that now I sit down with him and we put few things. What about this? What about that? And we did it again. Boom! The first match of the night to have the tryout, and we did like a regular match. Man, was fucking boom, nice. And then I said, you're gonna have a job here. I remember. I said, you're gonna have a job here. So a couple of weeks later, he's in the roster, and they put it with me. We married for almost a year, maybe. We work all over the United States every night. And we have, I mean, I love work with him. Love. And it's like he say, I put him in shape and he put me in shape too, because I was, working hard and he was working hard, never complained. We never, I believe, we never hit each other to harm, one another. We touch each other solid,
Yeah.
but never hurt, each other. The day we did the WrestleMania, they put us on WrestleMania, man. When we did WrestleMania, he had to hit me with the belt. He said, man, I don't know. I said, hit me. He's like, yeah, but you're gonna be. I say, motherfucker, hit me. If you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you. I want this to look good. Hit me. I was upside down, hit me in the head, pop, boom. Hey, that's it. That's what I want. But we work hard, man. We work hard, very hard. I remember one story quick.
Sure.
Where we at? I don't know. Where we at? I don't know. We worked this night, and the crowd was so hot, and we worked for almost 25 minutes in the ring, and we got the people up and down. Wow, whatever. We come back to the dressing room, and here's Taker. Well, I guess we're not gonna work tonight because you guys spent all the night in the rain. What the heck? We are like, and then all the boys say, hey, we need to go to the bar. What the heck? We're working hard. Come on. And next day we did almost the same match in like 15 minutes. And we cut here, there, and we did, every night, brother, every night, Steve and me, we have masterpieces.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing all that. That's so cool to hear about your times with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
I'm going to be jumping all over the place here a little bit with this interview. I wanted to go all the way to 1990 when you're working in the World Wrestling Council. There was an angle during your time as TNT I wanted to ask you about. The angle was Carlos Colon and Invader 1 were working with the Texas Hangman. Invader was hung by the Hangman at the conclusion of a match as you made the save and turned babyface to a massive reaction from the audience. Invader spent 10 days in hospital to support the angle. Can you just tell me a little bit about this? Because I saw the footage of this the other day and I thought that the reaction
you
was...
watch it? You see the reaction of the people?
Yeah.
Because what happened? What happened is the character of TNT. When that character come out, nobody know that guy. Who the hell is this guy? I shave my head, bald head, paint my face. I never talk. You never see my face without paint. The people see me arriving to the building with a mask, and next time they see me was with the paint. When I leave the building, you see me with the mask, hiding all the time, and quiet, just quiet. So I'm a real martial artist in Taekwondo. I'm a second degree black belt in Taekwondo. So I use my skills in the Taekwondo with the character, because we don't know where the characters goes. They don't know. So I put my sauce with the character. Now I start as a heel, and I chop the hell out of everybody. I was the starting of the race. So they pushed me, killing everybody. I was on TV, putting the Cobra Clutch on everybody, including Carlos, because we won the Universal title. So I was on TV undefeated. I beat everybody. So finally, after few years, this story come up. So TNT is a heel, but it was a heel abusing everybody. I was a tough guy, doing whatever I want. So when this story happened, nobody can save Invader. So when I come out, I don't know, the people know already that something's gonna happen, because if you go just when I come out, the people start going, oh, that's him, here. So when I saw my God, the name, I got his face here. God bless him. Eric Embry. Eric Embry
Yep.
hit Sacha, was the girl. When he hit her palm, that's when whoa, the TNT don't like that. So I just beat the hell out of him, bam, bam, bam. You see the reaction of the people. Come inside, hit the Texas Hackman, save Invader from the choking. Now, when all the babyface tried to make the save, the heels already have the plan to don't let nobody to save it. So finally, when I make it there as a heel, clean house, you see all the babyface look at me like, oh, hey, what the hell, this guy, oh, he saved him, but we are like, what the heck? Now, we did a tag team in the Lubriel Stadium, Carlos and me, against the Texas Hackman. We did a vignette in where I went to the hospital to talk to Invader and tell him, hey, I'm sorry for what happened, blah, blah. And we talk, it's a baby face in the making. Finally, when he come out of the hospital, we did the tag team against the Texas Hackman too, was another good house too. And then from there, I just continued being a baby face and working hard. The character of the TNT was so hot in Puerto Rico just for what I was doing in the ring without stories. The character, the painting, the kids love that character because you see what's like a character from cartoons, from a movie or something like that, but they could see it. So they see me with my ninja stuff, with my samurai. I come with the ninja gimmick, the paint. Then when we start doing the Gaga with the green stuff and the green mist, and what's like a whoa. Now I got, I mean, from years, I got these guys, they're already, in the 30s and the 40s almost, 30, yeah, in the 30s and 40s. And they're talking to me about, I love TNT. Hey, TNT. They know me as a TNT. They know, of course, me as a Savio Vega too, but they talk about more the TNT because they grow up with that. And they use the lipstick, the makeup of mom to paint the face like me. And when every time the Halloween come, you see a bunch of TNTs everywhere because the character was hot.
Wow, that's really cool. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that with me. I know the audience in Puerto Rico are very passionate, especially when their beloved baby faces are being attacked. I've heard many stories. Do you have any scary stories or funny stories of your time as a heel and maybe the audience being a little bit angry at you and you having to escape the arena?
Yes. One time we are in Cataño, a small arena. That's a TV arena every Wednesday. We did TV. That's when I was doing in the making of the TNT. So I remember one time was Mr. Pogo, rest in peace, and me as a tag team, and the Prophet is the manager. So I'm bold. So I'm coming down. It's a small small stairs to coming down, but the fans are right there, right here and this side too. So when I went to walk in, I'm the third guy. I'm the last one. I noticed this lady have the shoe with the big what's it called?
High heel?
Ladies' shoes. High heel, the heel. Yeah. She had the heel and she tried to hit Pogo in the head. So I said, right away, I said, if she hit me, she's gonna cut me. So I saw her swing and miss. When Prophet went in, Prophet covered himself with the briefcase. So I don't have nothing to cover. So what I did, I just went to torch her. I just scared her. Whoa. When I scared her, she went in. So when I went to run, because was a steel metal between the stairs, was a big stair. It's a lot of people in that side because it was a packed house, big time. So when I run in, this guy grabbed me by my pants and I can't run. So when I went to it, I just stuck. So I'm mad. So when I turn around, this guy right there, smell like alcohol. He started, sort of me, right in my face and pushed me. I just sucker punch him. Boom, big time. Oh, these everything went crazy. So when I went inside, now was a big fight outside. The security start fighting with the people. They want to come inside the dressing room, and I remember Carlos was inside, and that was my last match. And Carlos said, "Get out of here." So we catch another door, back door. We jump in a car and we leave, and we left a big mess in the arena. And later I got sued. The guy, tried to sue me or whatever. That never went anywhere. But yeah, another scary. I mean, that one was heavy. We are in what was it? Hayden Stadium, and something happened. Was Hercules Ayala, rest in peace. And we did something where I think Ayala turned heel that day or something like that. So all the babyface run in, looking for Ayala, and Ayala start running towards the heel's dressing room. When he was nearby the dugout, of course, he bent down and get in. Miguel Perez is behind him. Somebody broke the stadium seat, was a big piece of steel, and throw that. So they tried to catch Ayala. Ayala just ducked and catch Miguel right here, and was 100 and something stitches. I mean, you could see the skull white when that steel metal hit him. A lot of blood coming out. We cover him with towels or whatever. Let's go to the hospital. He was cut badly.
Oh gosh, that's some crazy times there.
Yeah, before was crazy. Now the people that relax. When we run IWA Puerto Rico, we started IWA in 1999. People was throwing things, man, like a crazy, and I stopped that. We looking for how we're gonna do it. We put security in the front. A lot of fights sometimes happen. So we come up with a good idea. Say, well, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put 2 security guards in the floor, so they see security there. But we're gonna put 6 in the second floor. So whoever throws something, you're gonna spot him, but don't do nothing. Because when you do something in that moment and it's a match in the ring, something happened, a fight happened, and everybody's looking for that fight. And we are on TV. So I said, no, when somebody throws something, just leave it alone. Soon the match finish, and we are from one match to the other. That's when you jump on the guy and take him out. Don't tell him, don't throw nothing, just take him out. But you have to do it, and of course, you're gonna do it in front of the people. So the people know when security come, it's like a police. You never see them coming. Boom, here they come. Let's go. And the people start cheering like, yeah, out. Another one, out. And we start cleaning the house that way. So the people come, no more throw. No, I mean, now everything clean. Good.
That's good, because it's a bit dangerous to be throwing things in the ring when people are trying to wrestle.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have to bring up the BSK, the Bone Street crew. I have had the honor of interviewing Godfather and also Mark Canterbury. I wanted to ask you, from what I've read, Yokozuna and Undertaker founded the group together. How did you come to find yourself asked to join, and did you have any kind of initiation?
No, well, the point here, I know Yokozuna from Japan. We are in New Japan Pro Wrestling as a Coquina, and Fatu. I know Fatu. Fatu come to Puerto Rico before he went to WWF and before he went to Japan. So I know him by hey, how you doing? That's it. I worked with Alpha and Sika many times. So so we are in Japan. We're in Japan, and I just hear the Yoko is going to WWF, and I said, well, good. Then I see Scott Hall, rest in peace, man. I saw Scott Hall, and I said Bam Bam Bigelow, also another guy, great guy. And I said to Bam Bam, I said, brother, if when you see, because he's going to WWF too, I say, when you see Scott, tell him I say hello. You know, I worked with him here many, many times. And he said, okay, next tour, here come Bammer. And he said, hey, here's Scott's number. He gonna be home this day. I said, okay, good. He said, call him. All right. So I called Scott. That's when, hey man, we chit-chat a little bit. That's when he said, I'll talk to the old man and they're gonna give you a tryout. I said, what? I said, wow, great. So Yokozuna is already in. Bamba is coming back, and Fatu is coming in too. So later, Vader don't start right away because he have a contract in Japan. So we left Vader behind, and I went to WWF, did my tryout, and knowing the Islanders, you know, the Samoans. So I'm coming from an island too, you too, you know. So we started to, you know, stick together. Halby Whipperman was my manager, and then later they put me Mr. Fuji. So Fuji asked, you know, can I manage Plan too? So I was traveling with them, and I mean we know each other, so we stick together. When one day they come up with the BSK, you know, and it's like a Yoko said one time, BSK is a bad Samoan killer, you know, BSK. I say, good, brother. So we stick together. We traveling together, same hotel. We went, I mean, brotherhood, brother. We brotherhood. With the Garwins too. We never have a no for nobody. We take care of each other in the tours. If somebody drink too much, the other one take care. Take it home. No rips between us. Not because nobody says this is the rules and we need to do this. No, nobody say that. We just respect each other and we take care of each other all the time. You know, let's go to this bar. And here we arrive in the bar, Jack Daniels. I'm like, no, I don't want to drink that. Come on, motherfucker. That's what we call each other. Come on, motherfucker. And okay, let's do a shot. And but we have fun, man. We have fun. That's why when they invite us to the retirement of the Taker, hey, caught me by, you know, surprise. I said, of course I want to be there. And we have fun. We didn't even see each other for 20, 21 years. And now we put the messenger together. We have a chat, you know, for us, and where we talk every day, you know, from whatever happened and something come up. Hey, what about some guy won you in whatever town? You know, hey, call him, you know, and this and that, and we help each other.
Oh, that's
good
cool.
Friendship.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear. And speaking of the reunion at Survivor Series, I just want to know, how did you all celebrate that night?
Well, I was the first one that arrived. You say when the first time we met in when the inductee? I mean, not the inductee, the retirement.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the first one to arrive, and this is in Orlando. So I start calling everybody. Nobody answer. The Garwins answer. Dennis, I'm here, Papa. Where you at? In this room, whatever. So I got together with them, and here come Papa. Papa arrived. Then Fatu, and we are, you know, have fun in the room, talking and laughing and this and that. So let's go to the bar. So we went to the bar. Let's wait for Taker. I didn't even know what time it was, and I look at the watch. I said, man, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to sleep. He said, no, Taker's coming. Taker's coming. He arrived at 10 o'clock. All right, here come Taker. So when the Taker arrived, we are already kind of happy. I don't drink, like I said, I don't drink too much the Jack Daniels. So I was given to Papa. Papa was hammer big time, and Fatu. The Garwins, my God, you know. And we have fun, man. We have pictures. We took some video from us, you know, and we just share between us. It's a few things there you cannot see because, I mean, the Garwins, they are was mess. Team White was with us. I mean, I didn't even see Tim in a long time. I love Tim, man. He was my referee almost all the time. You know, my referee in WrestleMania, my referees in different what is it called, matches and pay-per-view. You know, I love Tim. Every time I see him, I hug him and kiss him, man. Good guy.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Obviously, one person that could not be there on that that evening was Yokozuna. May he rest in peace. I always like to ask the guys a fond memory that they have of Yokozuna because he's one of my favorites.
Oh, Yoko Rodney, man. He was another thing. Yoko was another thing. Great guy, great human being, good heart, very intelligent guy. Man, love him. I worked with him a few times. They even teach me how to put we call it the diaper, the big black thing, you know, that he put it around. So they teach me how to do it. So I'll be in the road with them. That bring me to be more time with the guys. No more Taker, because was a running show between Yoko and Taker by that time. So I was involved with them everywhere. You know, that put us together more strong. But Yoko's great, man. I just found out the other day looking in my stuff, a picture. We are in Singapore, and it's Dustin, Yoko, and me. We singing karaoke. Yeah, and man, what a guy. One time we are in LA. He said, "Hey, you coming home?" I say, "Brother, I gotta go to." No, don't care. I don't care. You coming home? My mom is gonna cook, and I want you to be in my house. I said, "Okay, what the heck, you know?" So I went there, man, and they eat and eat and eat. I said, "I'm full, man. No, go eat more." And then from there we went to the arena, you know. But I got the chance to meet his parents, sister. They already gone, man. What a beautiful people. The kids of Yoko, Lani, and the name gone, but I got the face right here. Lani and here anytime coming. So man, what a family. What a great people. Great people.
Excellent.
Justin,
Excellent.
the name is Justin. I remember. Justin and Lani. I remember that the kids, babies.
Cool, mate. Okay, I wanted to also talk to you about your time in the WWF and your kind of like your role that you had on the roster there, because it seemed like you worked with a lot of people who would become future headline stars: Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H. Did you have any aspirations yourself? Were you hopeful to be in the main event one day? Were you hopeful to be WWF champion? Was that something that was a goal of yours?
Well, to be honest, I learned from here, from Puerto Rico, the booking, you know, is taken care by the boss, you know, and if the boss want to put you over or whatever, he will do. I never asked nothing, never complained. Just one time, I remember I complained. Because some of the guy went out for, I don't know, vacation or what, and he come back like a month or something, and we doing the match, and the guy got tired. He cannot. I mean, he was a mess. So I complained. I said, I mean, I don't mean to do a job. I mean, I'm here for that. You're gonna pay me the same, I go over or not. But I mean, do this shitty matches like this. This guy's tired. He cannot move. He can, you know. I'm right here. I'm here to entertain the people. So next day, the guy, Jack Lanza, rest in peace too. He come and say, "Okay, you guys, you go over tonight." I say, wait a minute, listen. I say what I said yesterday, not because I'm complaining if I'm gonna do the job. I don't care about that, but I just care about the quality of the match, the quality of what we're doing. And no, don't worry, they want to put you over. I said, well, I just want to say that I don't want to. I'm not an asshole. If I have to do the job, I do it. I even don't care. I remember one time working with Scott Garland. You know who's that?
Scotty T. Hottie?
See if you know. Yeah, I'm working with. See, I remember him. We working. He was a jobber by that time, and I was doing the Quan. So we are in this town, and I work with him. So Quan against Scott Garland, and we did the finish poll. I win 1, 2, 3. We are in the back, and said thank you for a match. He said, man, this is my hometown. I said, this is what? He said, my hometown. I said, why you don't them tell me that this is your hometown? I put you over in your hometown. You know, I don't care, man. Why you don't tell me that before? I said, no, because, man. I said, man. He said, I work right here next to, you know, it's a bank next to the arena. I said, brother, if you tell me that, I put you over. I don't care. I mean, you from there. That's a big plus, you know. And man, another time we are in, I believe it was Albuquerque or some place near Mexico. And Miguel Perez, he was, you know, from the Boricuas. He hurt his back. I mean, he was bad. So I have to work 2 times. My match with one of the twins, the DOA, one of the twins. I worked with one single match, and then later Miguel's supposed to work against the other one in a 6-man tag with the midgets. Yeah. So was Elia, they call him something like that. This is when they have the long hair. One with 2 midgets and Miguel with 2 midgets, but Miguel can't do it, so I did it. I worked twice that night. So man, what a hell of a match. We did something there, whatever, and I hit one of the heels midget. When I hit the midget pole, the other one come to me, I push him too. Now the other 2 midgets, the babyface come to complain, why you hit the small guy? Like, oh, shut the hell up. You're gonna hit it. I said, no, you hit my friend. Now the midgets turn to me. And now we did something where one of the twins guys give me a slam. When he give me the slam, here come the midgets on top of me. I got 4 midgets on top of me and the twin. You know, everybody pinning me 1, 2, 3, and the people went crazy. You know, that's why I never complain about do jobs, because you have to do that to put over somebody. You have to have somebody to put them over. You know, and not just over. Good job, good work inside the ring. Yes.
Awesome. You brought up Los Boricuas just before. Yourself, Miguel Perez Jr., Jesus Castillo Jr., and excuse me, Jose Estrada Jr. Could you just tell me a little bit about the group and you know, how much you enjoyed working with these guys?
Well, yeah, we worked here in Puerto Rico long time before WWE. In WWC, you know, that's when we met. Miguel's first match was with me, his first match in the ring. So we work all over the island, you know, and we know each other. When they told me about to do a group, Miguel was already did try out in WWF. In WWF, he did a tryout with me. But in that time, we have a dispute between Miguel and me. From long time in Puerto Rico. Then later we fixed everything and everything very good now. And we choose how we're gonna pick the Boricuas. So I got one guy, but he was in bad behavior by that time. So I choose Castillo. Then Miguel in his side said, I'm gonna choose Estrada. I said, great. I mean, and we know each other. We don't have to talk too much because we are like, look and move and this and that, and we are right there, you know. But man, what a blast. We traveled together, making some money, singing. We always rent a minivan, and we are singing, you know, all the time in Spanish. then later the other crew of Mexican guys, I was in charge of that crew, you know, to move them everywhere, see that they make it to the arenas, hotels, and whatever, you know. And we have a good, and we are Los Boricuas. We still talking to each other, you know. And Miguel come to my arena now. I got the IWA Puerto Rico. That's my company here in Puerto Rico, IWA Puerto Rico. I invite you to look on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. You could go there on YouTube and put in the bar IWA Puerto Rico, and you see and subscribe there and tell all you people too, and check the hottest. To be honest, the hottest show on television wrestling right now is my company. We have a show this Saturday in a town called Humacao, and we're expecting a big sold out. I mean, the story that we have is hot. You need to see the show and go like, okay, it's true what Savio says.
Excellent. I certainly will. Awesome. I wanted to also ask you a little bit about leaving the WWF in 1999. Was there any interest from WCW at all, or were you just going back to Puerto Rico to start IWA?
No, by that time, to be honest, I know about WCW, but when we finished in WWF in 1999, we already planning to open IWA Puerto Rico with Quiñones. It was Victor Quiñones, rest in peace, Miguel Perez, and me. And so we put some money to open the company. We spent that money in a lot of things, you know, for the business. And we put $100,000. Then we put another $100,000 to work the company. In 2003, I mean, in 1999, the company started moving slow. We invest in our equipment because we are spending, by that time we're spending every month, we're spending $10,000 in television, renting the television, renting the place, renting the lighting. I mean, it was $10,000 a month. So we said, we need to cut this, you know, we're losing a lot of money here. So we bought our cameras, we bought our equipment, you know, and that helped us a lot. Then 2003, 2002 to 2003, the company, boom, exploded with one story that we run. Then from that point on, was sold out every night. Every night, everywhere we presented IWA wrestling was sold out. We start with half an hour show on Fridays, midnight, from 12 to 12:30. And that was hot. Everybody in Puerto Rico was watching that show, you know, at midnight. Then the television see that the ratings were hot, you know, in that time, they move us to 1 o'clock, 1 hour. Then later they give us 2 hours. Then they say Sunday, they give us 2 hours. We have 4 hours of television every weekend, you know, was hot. And the houses packed everywhere. You could see the videos there. We closed the company in 2007, 2008, maybe around that, for a couple of years. And Miguel reopened it for a little bit. And I was out. I was relaxed. You know, it was a lot of pressure from many things. So now 2019, I reopened the company. Now we are 2022, and now the company's growing. I planted that seed. You know, I have a tremendous equipment of people. Tremendous. I mean, I cannot choose better people to work with wrestling. The team that I have, you know, they work hard. They take care of all kind of things. They know what I want. We communicate. Now we are in this interview, and they've been sending me text by whatever. I don't know what is it. I can see it, but I know I have a bunch of voiceovers and messages, texting, and this and that. Today, when we taping this, they doing the voiceovers for the Saturday show, you know, And I mean, it's good. It's good. I love what I'm doing.
That's great to hear. That's really great to hear. I also know that you do a bit of work with MLW. Could you tell me a little bit about your role with MLW at the moment?
Yeah, I start with MLW as a wrestler. They want me to wrestle. But soon that I arrived there, they put me a paper in my hands and say, "Can you do agents these matches?" I said, "Well, yes, let's do it." But we never talk about this, you know. So I say, "Well, yeah, why not?" You know. So I help in that. Court Bauer uh, liked it, so they keep me in the company. Uh, I'm already almost 3 years with the company, almost 3 years. Uh, he called me the senior agent. You know, I'm the one in charge. Of course, my matches. I tell them I want to be in charge of the Spanish people because I could, it's my main language, and I could bring more, in my language. But I try to do it in English too. So I work hard for what I'm doing there. Uh, Great talent. MLW have a great talent of people, young people, second generation, third generation guys too there, and they hungry, man. They hungry. They want to make it. Uh, the other day, some trouble happened, and I stick my nose there to fix what I have to, help the company. When something happened, they call me, and the guys, I respect them. Of course, they respect me. You know, I'm right now. I'm the older guy there with this wrestling experience. Uh, and a lot of young people working hard. They have a tremendous TV shows. We almost go to the States to tape television every month. Every month we are in the States working hard for have MLW on top. Kurt Bauer with his team, I mean, tremendous man. And now when we see each other next time in Philadelphia, it's gonna be few new rules, that I see, and I say, hey, what about if we do this, because this, I mean, this other thing is happening, and I look this, I look your company like it's my company, because that's what I will do in my company if I see something like that. So I cannot be quiet. See the company is leaking in something and be quiet. It's gonna, I can be like that. I have to do something. So that's what we're gonna do. Nothing major, just few, bolts, losing bolts here or there that you have to tighten it and continue. But the company is great, man. I mean, I love the way they do the television, the way they edit, the way they're on top of the game, to be honest.
Yes, they're doing some great things there at MLW, and I'm so glad to see that you're a part of that company.
Thank you.
We're getting very close to the end of the interview here, sir. I really appreciate your time. One more question I want to ask you is, the WWE Hall of Fame. A few of your friends are in there now. Do you think one day Savio Vega will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame?
My friend, I'll be in the Hall of Fame of WWF when I die. I guarantee you that. I don't know. To be honest, I already passed through that when I took the opportunity, because Pedro Morales, rest in peace, his soul, he don't want to go because he feel, he was old, and he don't want the people to see him the way he was, and he said he's not going to receive the certificate. So the company said, well, let's have Savio Vega. He's Puerto Rican too, so let's have Savio to receive the, So I already passed through that, and I feel like it was me, to be honest. And if they want to put me, good. If not, that's okay. No problem. I'm gonna continue my life. I'm in one Hall of Fame which is very, very important to me. And if I'm there, the wrestler coming, yeah, welcome, of course. I'm not gonna be an ass. But I'm in a Hall of Fame for my hometown, Vega Alta, Puerto Rico, in where, they put me there, and I'm happy because that's my hometown, and where I born, and where I went to the schools, and where my parents live there, and I go there every time, and I'm happy for that.
Awesome, Savio. Awesome. I've got one final segment here on the show. It's called 5 Second Frenzy. It's quick questions for quick answers. Just about your favorite things in life, Savio. The first question is, who is your favorite professional wrestler?
Well, you know what? Let me say something here. When I started in the business, I got in love with the business. I got in love watching Titans of the Ring that come from Argentina, and that was like real characters. STP guy with the Formula car coming to the ring. You got the pastor guy with the sheets. You got the character. You got a mommy, the black mommy. You got the white mommy. You have characters. It was real characters, but in wrestling. So I was a kid when I watched that. I went like, wow, I love that. Now, with the years, looking at the wrestling, I got three guys that I love. I worked with one, just with one. Almost worked with the second one, and never happened because they switched to do a story here in Puerto Rico. First one was Bruce Brody. I worked with him here in Puerto Rico and in Japan. The other one is Ric Flair and Harley Race. That's my three top. To be honest, that's my three top. Love the way Harley work. Love the way Flair work, and of course Bruce and Brody. I love work. I work with them, and man, we used to work with Flair when they told me, but they switched it, and was Miguelito wrestled him. But brother, that's my top three, to be honest.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite opponent that you've worked with over the years?
Favorite opponent? Everybody, man. I think I have a good chemistry with everybody. If somebody don't have the experience, I put mine on top to fix it and try to have a good match, because when that's one thing that I learned in the business, and when my beginnings, was guys that never went to the top of any other company. Just they're like they call it indies guys, and I learned from those guys. And one of the things they told me, you go out there and you have to work hard to be the best match of the night. Do that every night. Don't even think another. So that's what I just stick on me. And but have like a favorite opponent. Maybe my brother. We have few matches, and we good things we did. Yes.
Cool. Do you have a favorite match that you performed in? Is there one that means the most to you?
Well, those one with with Steve, the one with the Caribbean strap match, the one with the WrestleMania. I have two matches that I did in WWF was many good matches, but the one that I did with Bret Hart, non-title match as Quan, the one that I did as Quan with Undertaker, the one that I did with Taker too, with I was Nation of Domination, was a pretty good one. That one, the second one. But I have good matches, man. I believe with everybody. The ones that we have, the ones that I have with Goldos too. We have many matches. Good stuff. Good matches.
Cool. No more questions about wrestling now. Do you have a favorite book?
Book. Wow. You know what? I like books, but I don't have like this one So I'm supposed to be working on my own book, but we are kind of a late with that. Not late, never is late, but to be honest, no.
That's okay. Favorite TV show?
Wow. Well, when I was a kid, the Flintstones was my favorite. Casper was my favorite. Wow. TV show, well, from my era, my time. Movies, maybe, whatever. But was like more local TV.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite film?
Wow. Yeah. What is it called? My God. With Robert De Niro, The Godfather. I love The Godfather. I love the Max and the first one that come out. Ooh, I love that the way they did it. The Jason Bourne. I love those music, those movies. It's few movies out there that I love. Yes.
Great choices. Great choices. Do you have a favorite musical artist or a favorite band? Are you still there?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear now? Oh,
yeah.
The internet went like a, yeah. Okay, tell me, is it what?
Do you have a favorite musical artist or band?
I love the music, and I love the Eagles, Hotel California. Man, of course. I mean, the local one, Mark Anthony, love his music. Jose, he's Mexican. Arjona, which is from Guatemala. I love. I have almost 1,000 songs in my phone, from different artists, in Eminem, Coolio, the Biggie, Tupac. When I was with the Yokozuna and all these guys, the Snoop Dogg, listen to the rap. No, few songs, not all the album. Few songs that caught me and love it. But more local, the Spanish, of course, my first language, but local. My dad is I don't know what is, he's a lover. He's a lover guy, and he loved this type of singing music, and man, he come home, few boots on, and here come put the music, the trio, the guitars, whatever. I love the music. Yes.
Cool. Do you have a favorite food?
Food, everything, man, from A to C. I love everything from A to C. Of course, Puerto Rican food as my first, but I love sushi. I love sushi, my friend. I'm woof. Every time that I went to Japan, sushi. I love seafood. Oh, seafood, man! I'm a crazy son of a gun with seafood. You see me, I see fish, shrimp, whatever. I'm there. You want me to sign a big contract or something? Buy me seafood.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite place to eat on the road?
Everywhere that they sell either steak or chicken. Any place that sells good food. Yes, I'm there. Yes. Sorry.
Excellent. Not many more to go here. Favorite alcoholic beverage?
Oof. I love Heineken. I love beer. On the drink, wine, red wine. Matter of fact, I just went to the where is this? I went to the I don't know, somewhere, to the supermarket, and I have my bottle.
Very nice.
That's what I do it when I'm cooking. When I love to cook here at home, I love to cook. When I'm cooking for the kids, my wife, I was bring my speaker, little speaker, put my music there, cooking and drink my wine and have, life, brother.
That's excellent. Two more to go. Do you, this is the naughtiest one for this segment. Favorite female body part? Yeah, Savio Vega sees a good-looking lady. What do your eyes go to first?
To be honest, I care about the teeth of the woman, but we always, man fell in love with the eyes. Woman fell in love with the ear. You talk nice to a lady, you're gonna take the lady. Man, look and say, "Oh my God, look at that!" And we go boom, But we always look. I like to see the teeth. I like to see the faces. Of course, big fat ass.
Excellent, Savio. And the last one here. Do you have a favorite curse word?
Oh yes. We call him in Puerto Rico puñeta. It's like a big damn, with a heart. That's what we call Puerto Rico. Everybody, that's a big word here in Puerto Rico.
Well, Savio Vega, I want to thank you so much for your time on the show. It really means a lot to me. And I just hope you're so proud of everything that you've accomplished in the professional wrestling business. And you have a fan here from the most isolated city in the world, Perth, Western Australia. So thank you so much for joining me on my show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. And I hope a lot of people see this interview and tell you people, well, I'm going to tell them, people, go on YouTube and get the, what is it called? The loop or the bar right there and type IWA Puerto Rico. IWA Puerto Rico. That's my company here in Puerto Rico. You could see what we're doing in the other side of the world with wrestling in a small 100 by 35 island. Check on IWA Puerto Rico or check on iwapuertorico.com for more information, and you can see what we're doing. Hey, we got on Twitter, IWA Puerto Rico, on Instagram, IWA Puerto Rico, on all the platforms, but check on it. Go on YouTube, subscribe, and every Saturday at noon, we have a new show coming up. We have a big show, Judgment Day. That's the show we call it for Saturday the 30th and here in Puerto Rico. And man, it's the hottest show on television, and I'm proud of that because my team is working hard. The people are watching what we're doing, and hey, always I say, when I open the restaurant, we have the customers already waiting. And Saturday we open our doors again to have a big house in the Humacao. So guys, Brother Cart, thank you very much for having me here. See you next time, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And thank you all out there for joining us here for the Insider's Edge podcast with my new friend, Savio Vega. Check out IWA Puerto Rico on YouTube, and we will see you down the road. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.